This is a phone call to WS Atkins on the 29th of January 2013.
Good morning, Atkins.
Yeah, good morning. Is Amanda Berry there, please?
I'll try the line for you, just
Thank
a
you.
moment.
Thank you.
Good morning, Atkins.
Yeah, good morning. Is that Amanda?
Yes?
Hello, that's Mark Wyatt, Amanda. I spoke to you about a plan yesterday.
Yes?
And you were going to get hold of someone a little bit more senior. I don't know if you've done that yet, or if you have a name I can perhaps speak to myself.
Yeah, I was actually just talking to one of my colleagues about it just now.
Okay.
Mark, can you tell me what, are you the landowner? What's in this scenario? Are you the landowner?
My father and his brother are the landowners, and it's a family business. So.
Okay, we're just trying. Okay.
I mean, what I'd be prepared to do, Amanda, just to help you out, if you like. I mean, if you want me to, I can come up to the offices and I can show you the plan. That, because there has been a little bit of confusion in the past, because Atkins actually produced a base plan which was changed. And the confusion is this: that the base plan has the same drawing number as the plan that was changed. Now, I can show you both of those if you want me to.
Okay. Let me just hang on one moment. Just one moment.
Sure.
Sorry, Amanda Berry is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press hash for more options. To send this message, press hash or hang up. To play it, 3. To re-record it, 4. To enter it, 5. To discard it, 6.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, I'm speaking to Mark Wyatt.
You are?
Hi there, it's John from Pegg. You just tried
Yeah.
phoning us?
Yeah. Hello there. I just got cut off. Sorry, it just went to an answer machine.
Sure.
Yeah, go on.
So what I understand is there's some sort of issue with a drawing that was done 14 years ago.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
So what is this issue with the drawing then?
Well, the problem with the drawing is this. Atkins have said in the past that they weren't sure who produced the drawing, and the drawing has got the Atkins title block on it, and it was a drawing that was used by Oxford County Council in court proceedings. Now,
Right.
I've now got a letter from Oxford County Council's senior or chief executive saying that none of Oxford County Council's employees or officers worked on that drawing. Now that changes things somewhat, because Atkins at the time was saying that they couldn't confirm whether or not they were responsible for the drawing or not. Now, because it's got the Atkins logo on it, and it's been signed off by 2 Atkins employees, apparently, one has to presume that Adkins now are totally responsible for that drawing. Now the issues on that are that the drawing is completely corrupted and inaccurate, and there's been court proceedings that have been pursued against.
So who is the court proceedings between?
The court proceedings are between Oxford County Council and Wyatt Brothers Oxford Limited.
Sorry?
It's between Oxford County Council
Yep.
and Wyatt Brothers Oxford Limited. But the thing here is that Adkins actually supposedly produced this drawing. Now,
For the court proceedings.
yeah, I don't know whether or not it was necessarily for the court proceedings. They were asked or commissioned to do a drawing that the county council actually used in court proceedings. Now, Adkins wrote to us back in 2006 and said that, in fact, this is the final sentence. I'll read it to you. It says, accordingly, we are unable to confirm that Adkins were responsible for the drawing. That's what the bottom of the letter said. Now, the problem with that is, it doesn't say whether they did do it or whether they didn't do it. Now, I've just had a letter some 14 years later, actually not 14, about 7 years later, that from the Oxford County Council's chief executive that says their officers never produced that drawing or never had any part to play in that drawing. So if that's the case, and I have to say to you that I don't believe that is the case, but you have to take the what evidence you're given and what information you're given. If that is the case, Adkins will be liable for the inaccuracies on that drawing, and I have to say to you there are many. I mean, I don't believe Adkins did do it, and I'm prepared to come up to the offices and explain why I think that, and then it will be down to Adkins to take that on face value and correct the letter that they sent to us by saying either no, we didn't do that drawing, and we don't agree with the statement of Oxford County Council's chief executive, or you take it on the chin and you say, okay, yeah, we did do it, we are responsible for it, it is wrong, now what are we going to do about it?
So what was the actual court action between OCC and Wyatt Brothers Limited?
The court action was about some material that was put on their golf course back in 1999. Now,
OCC golf course.
Beg pardon? No, it was about material that was put on Wyatt Brothers Oxford Limited golf course. They own a golf course in Thame, Waterstock Golf Course in Thame, near Thame.
Right.
There was a problem with what happened was Wyatt Brothers Oxford Limited that had some material placed on that land, some spoil from a different site, from the motorway service cutting. They removed all that material, and Adkins then did a drawing showing what were purportedly the original ground contours and the boundaries, with certain features added to that drawing. Now, how much that they did of that, that's what I want to talk to you about, because, like I say, if the drawing that I'm talking about, Rev C, the boundaries, if I just tell you that the boundaries on the site don't match the Ordnance Survey plan, the contours on the drawing don't match the Ordnance Survey contours. There are features that have been placed on that drawing, namely a lake, a driving range, that are misplaced and been put in totally the wrong place. So it's not something that I would think that Adkins would want to admit to doing.
Okay. I'll have to feed this up high up and have a chat with somebody about this, and we may ask you to put this in writing to us. So,
I'll tell you what. What's your name? Sorry.
my name's Jonathan Pegg.
Jonathan. I'll tell you what, Jonathan. As far as putting it in writing is concerned, it's very complicated, and it would take me hours to do that. Now,
I'm sure that you have to appreciate the stance from my company now that someone's saying there's possible litigation against my company.
yeah, well, that's fine. And like I said, I live in Farmore. I actually live in Farmore, so I am literally 2 minutes down the road from you. Now, I am quite prepared to come up to your offices. I can bring you copies of the plans and show you them so you can have a look at them. And I can show you the letters that I've got from W.S. Atkins that was sent to us 7 years ago. And I can show you, I mean, if you want me to, I can go further and I can show you evidence that proves that Adkins perhaps didn't do these drawings, but you're going to be lumbered with them. It's up to you. I mean, I've had this problem for 14 years since this plan was corrupted by certain individuals. I've had this problem for 14 years. Now, I've got a statement now from the Chief Executive of the County Council saying that their officers never produced it, which lands the ball firmly in your court. You don't get any information from anybody at the County Council higher than the Chief Executive. And if she's saying that the County Council want to blame you for these discrepancies and inaccuracies, that's where we go with it. I'll go to my lawyers and we'll instigate legal proceedings, and away we go. But what I want to do is cut this and stop this. I want to stop this right. I mean, well, I don't mind who you speak to, but at the moment I've got a letter from you that was sent to our lawyers back in on the 14th of July 2006 that gives an answer which is neither one way or the other, and I think it was designed at that time like that. Now, that was fine at the time because the people that were responsible for this were working for Adkins, and I can understand why Adkins went down that road. But now I've got a letter from the Chief Executive saying they didn't do it, which firmly lands it in your court, if you like. Now, you can either take it on, like I say, take it on the chin and say, okay, we admit it, we did it, and I'll go down the legal route of proving that plan is wrong, and taking whatever action I need to, or I can come and speak to you either today or tomorrow, and I can explain to you what the situation is, and you can give me a letter saying that you don't agree with what the Chief Executive of the County Council was saying. In fact, and I can back up what I'm saying, that other people did that drawing, and we can get this sorted out.
I hear what you're saying, but as I said, I need to refer it up before I
Well,
take any further with myself.
What I'll say to you then is this. My father and his brother at the moment, they're in prison at the moment in Pentonville in London.
Right.
And they're in Pentonville in London on the basis of that drawing. Now I'm not prepared to let this go a week without some action being taken. I want immediate action. I want a letter from yourselves immediately to say that actually no, we don't agree with the fact that we produced this drawing.
I can't say whether we can provide a letter saying we don't agree or do agree with it.
Well, like I say,
I don't know the information of the
well, that's what.
Very pertinent matter. For myself, I have no knowledge of this.
Oh, I'm sure you don't. It's probably before your time, and it's probably before your predecessor's time as well. But
I need to speak to someone about this.
Well, I don't mind who you speak to, but I want an answer today, if possible.
I can't guarantee it by any means, but I will speak to somebody about this. But I wouldn't think it's likely that I'll be able to give you an answer one way or the other today. But
Well,
I'll speak to somebody about it.
let me just say, I can bring the letter from the Chief Executive of the County Council up to the offices. I can bring other evidence that proves what she's saying is wrong, if you like, up to your offices, or I can just go straight to court. It's up to you.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying. But as I said, I have to speak to somebody about this now.
Okay, and when am I likely to hear back?
Soon as. I would hope today, if not tomorrow.
Okay. What's your name again? Sorry.
Sorry.
What's your name again? Sorry.
My name's Jonathan Pegg.
Jonathan Pegg. Okay, Jonathan.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and I shall speak to you soon.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.